Alright, David Harry here, and for the last few weeks I've been super crazy doing all kinds of crazy things to do with M4 Mac computers, and most notably things to do with their internal storage and pairing them up with external SSDs and such like. Anyway, what I've come to find is that there are a number of potential serious problems with the SLC cache limits on these Mac computers with M4, and indeed this will apply to previous Macs as well. And also, once the SLC cache has been depleted and stuff, you are finding yourself sometimes in some extremely disappointing positions as far as the speed of the TLC is concerned. Anyway, in this video, I'm just going to suggest the most simplest and straightforward solution for this to all be fixed and for it to all go away. And that is for Apple just to use NAND chips within all of their computers, which consist of 100% SLC, right? It's that simple, honestly. Just put all SLC within inside the storage units and all of these problems just go away. And not only do they just go away, but we will also have longer lasting SSDs as well. I mean, I don't know if it's been long enough with some of the oldest M1 Macs so far for people to be noticing issues to do with like cell degradation and stuff like that as far as the NAND is concerned. However, it is something that will happen at some point. Whether it happens within, like, you know, the usual lifetime of a laptop or a desktop remains to be seen. However, with SLC cache, not only do we have it maintaining the super high speeds, it is also going to last a lot longer than whatever is going on with these computers for a start. Anyway, so that's the bottom line. Just use SLC cache, Apple, and that will be like sorting not just one problem but a whole number of problems. Now, before anybody starts kicking off and pissing themselves in the comments, as in you Apple fanboys, just consider this as well before you start banging on about, like, you know, but Apple needs to make profits, you know, where are Apple gonna make their money? Well, do you know what? If Apple can't make enough money charging in certain instances already 7 times more per terabyte for, like, you know, standard good SSD, then I'm sorry, but Apple are just being plain greedy, and that's it, full stop. But let's just think about that for a moment. In certain instances, like if you were to buy certain Apple products, say from Germany, you are going to be paying almost 7 times the price of a really good NVMe SSD compared to a 1 terabyte of Apple storage. So with that 7 times the price thing, I'm quite positive that Apple have got a lot of leeway within their markup there just to turn around and go, do you know what? That David Harry's really right, isn't he? We should start using SLC and just not start bumping the prices up any further. We'll consume the extra cost because we're still going to make a ton of money anyway, so let's go all SLC. Anyway, that's the bottom line to this video. Apple should just go SLC for all their storage and just sort out loads of problems. And don't forget, when we've got, like, you know, certain laptops and certain desktops which have got Pro written in their names, then Apple should really be giving us Pro performance for all of these things, full stop. Do you know what I mean? So there should be no arguing with this one, although I can obviously feel those Apple fanboys pissing themselves, getting ready to write all kinds of pissy comments and stuff. But you know what? I don't care. Anyway, I think for anybody who's reasonable out there, my little rant about this whole thing might have struck a chord, and maybe some people might agree with me. And for those that don't agree with me, fair enough, as long as you're not an Apple fanboy, because I just don't care about you people. Anywho, I'm getting off. I'm David Harry. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye now.